it's a fact that players will prioritize IPL above everything else. It's a matter of money, it's a matter of careers, it's a matter of financial security for the family. So it's understandable. Some years ago, I think Ravi Shastri made a very smart comment that the IPL is the best physio in the country. Every time the IPL comes, every player is fit because you don't want to lose that money. 8 crores a year or 10 crores a year can be life changing for you and your family. So it's perfectly understandable. And the power of the IPL is also understandable because the entire world cricket runs on the money which each country makes from their leagues. I wonder if you noticed recently, South Africa sent a second grade team to play test in New Zealand.
New Zealand, yes.
Eight with 8 debutants because the main players were obliged and contracted to play their league.
Right.
So that's how they have prioritized that their league will come ahead of international cricket, it'll come ahead of test cricket.
Right.
So times have changed and we have to adjust to these times that the players will prioritize this because of the money,
Right.
because of the glamour, because of the opportunity it gives. So I think whether we like it or not, that is reality.
Right.
And you mentioned about the other thing about IPL being a golden goose. but
You
also-
mentioned,
but you brought it up as a question.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That is also correct.
Yeah.
The fact is, I think Jayesh will have much more insight into this.
Right.
We have 10 teams at the moment playing IPL.
Right.
Each IPL team is phenomenally successful.
Right.
It is making profits in the range of maybe 300 crores guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
It is the best business in the world, let alone in sports.
Right.
So you have 10 teams which are operating commercially in the cricket space, making large amounts of money, which is fine because that's how it was structured.
Right.
And good luck to them to
Right.
have taken that risk in the beginning
Right.
to get the rewards now.
Right.
But the question is, each year 3,000 crores is getting out of the system.
Right.
Is it coming back into the game?
Right.
Are the IPL teams connected with the state associations,
Right.
with grassroots development,
Right.
with promoting cricket as a whole? So those are questions we need to look at.
Right.
So while it is generating a lot of money and it's doing a lot of good for the players, is there a give back
Right.
from teams which are phenomenally commercially
Right.
successful? That's the
Right.
question.
Right. So let's stop. We talk about change. One is one word that has to be dealt with is the pressure. We look at the glamour, we look at the glitterati, but Amrit, in your book, you said they're all larger than life figures, but then once they go vulnerable and they are just in an artificial bubble of celebrityhood. I'll come to you first, Jayesh. Currently, you're handling the players who are big, but how vulnerable they can be. They're like you and me. They're just normal human beings. So, is there an artificial bubble that you feel that they live in?
I think that's a bouncer to a tailender.
But you are an opener.
No, I used to do bat lower end. So, anyway, that's a question because now I also sometimes we feel as an administrator when we look at the players. So, just I think we were discussing with Jacob and Madhurji right just before this session. So, now more and more the players are interested in shorter formats.
Right.
So just in your earlier question, you have Sachin Tendulkar right from the test match or maybe from the Sharjah straight away goes and play for Mumbai. And I had a word with Roger Binney last time when we met.
Right.
So he used to say he had come from England once and right from the airport he went to the Ranji Trophy because Karnataka was in a bad shape
Right.
on point system. So straight away he went to at the airport the manager was waiting for him. So straight away he went and played for the Karnataka team.
Right.
So I think nowadays nobody's do that.
Right.
You might have heard Ishan Kishan not playing the Ranji Trophy and he's preparing for the IPL.
Let me interrupt you. And just to reinforce your point,
Right.
there are at least 5 major IPL players
Right.
in different teams who have not played a single Ranji Trophy match this year. We can, I don't want to go into names, but anybody can find out.
Right.
Top 5 IPL players, Indian players, have
Right.
not played a Ranji Trophy game this year.
Right.
So I think the Indian team and the players are in a bubble. They are
Right.
celebrities. We
Right.
made them celebrities.
Absolutely.
We made them demigods. So they-
irrational adulation, if
I think excessive,
Yeah.
certainly excessive. When we
Right.
call somebody God, nobody's a God.
Right.
Nobody's a God. You know, they are great athletes, blessed with gifts, and they give
Mm-hmm.
enormous joy and happiness to everybody.
Right.
But I think we all are overboard in our admiration,
Right.
and we've made them bigger than life at times. So as a result, they feel entitled to get away with things which normally
Right.
others won't.
Right.
So that's a challenge administrators face. I'm sure he's faced it on many occasions in the board and as manager of the team.
Right.
But that's also a reality of life.